All right. Look at the Snapchat really quick. There we go. Check it.
Much appreciated, sir, and I definitely will when I get to that point. I hope I get to that point sooner rather than later, but you gotta start somewhere, I guess, right?
Atta boy. Love me some Twitch. There we go. All right, now let's get to work. Now let's get to work.
Just saying that to message.
Go lay down, Dan. Check. Right there. Right there. That is nothing. That is nothing. What time is it on the East Coast? It'd be so almost 10. What a good time to start streaming. Isn't that right, little girl? Isn't it a good time to start streaming? But no one's gonna watch. You're gay? Alright. That's Vivzy. She's good, I guess. Alright, I guess. Yeah. Hello. Thea, quiet.
Did was drink Sprite like every day. So like, you dumbass, you gotta stop drinking Sprite because it's not even that good. You're gonna get
Sprite
cancer
sucks,
stuff
dude.
addicted. It does. It's not that good. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going? Hey, Johnny's here. Well, Johnny's in the... I'm streaming, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys get sucked into my stream.
Oh boy. I'm probably gonna be coughing this entire time. I'm dying.
Why are you dying?
I'm dying. I refuse to take it.
Hey, look, it's Johnny.
Johnny.
That a boy? Proud of you guys. I'm gonna put you in the pal corral. I don't have a Darren pal corral.
Yeah, you don't.
That's not good. I don't know.
Cannot believe this.
Darren's pal corral is the easiest one. All you have to do is just draw a big D.
Yeah, you can do that.
I
Or you
could.
Steal some flipper and a dog.
Or what happens if Darren and D are in one together? Does D get to be bigger D and Darren gets to be little D?
Who's D?
D's an F.
Yeah, she is.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Do you actually not know who I'm talking about?
Like Osmus or something? Source? I forget.
I don't think I've talked to her.
Oh,
Yeah, I
she's
think so.
really cool.
Sweet, dude.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Thea, you're gonna have to stop, okay? I know that there's a rat, and you want to get it, but you can't have it. Alright. Viv just got a stupid mouse for a pet, and Thea is just... She loves it. She wants... That's all she wants, is to play with the rats. And so she's
Cool.
freaking out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Better play with the rat and squish it to death.
Well, apparently she just got it 4 days ago, like her and Amin did, and they kept it under wraps from me because I am not, like, huge on having rats.
Right.
But it's not like I was like, oh, I hate that there's rats in here. It's just like, what do you think about if I got a rat? And I'm like, I think it's dumb. But, yeah. Let's see.
Silly boys.
I know. Josh is now in the pal corral. Darren, you're just gonna be iron.
Alright,
That fucking Wally kid.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's my favorite one too.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah, and Johnny. See, all right, we got our pal corral going.
Oh yeah, where's Iron been? He hasn't been in calls.
He's been in.
Yeah.
He kind of stops. He's not really an artsy fartsy anymore. He just doesn't want to be like. This is like before we did the purge, but he was just like. He's like, I just don't connect with like any of these people's humor anymore. And so he, yeah, he's in another chat that I'm a part of, but yeah, it sucks. I miss Iron. I talk to him a lot, but I mean, I just hate that he's not in here.
Artsy fartsy, that
It was a divide.
It pretty much was, yeah.
Was it really? I thought we mostly got rid of people who weren't even doing
Exactly. But like the divide was that, you know, there was some people like so long ago that just wanted to purge, other people's that didn't, and it finally just splintered over.
I've been saying for months that we need to purge.
Yeah. And Josh can attest to that too. Alright, Joe Shocking Tunes says, did you make your animations with puppets, like characters and... Wait, did you make your animations with the puppet-like characters in After Effects? Yeah, I did. It was, all that's After Effects. Well, not all of it. I do all my, I do all the asset design in Flash, and then, switch it over and, do all the rigging and whatnot. Fun stuff. Speaking of After Effects, Johnny, saw your man spreading.
Hey.
Yeah, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Everybody who saw it really commented that they appreciated that drew the dong.
You always gotta draw the dong.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool over there. That's all designing for Snapchat is. It's basically like you're putting together like a little mini magazine every day.
Sorry, that's me. I'm scrubbing, and there's like this weird thing where I can't attach my headphones when I'm streaming because of my dual outlet whatnot. So I'll try to not scrub too much.
It's fine.
No, Darren, it's not fine, okay?
Dang it, Darren.
Alright.
Calm down.
Hi.
Calm your tits. It's alright.
Well done, well done. Still working on your football thing?
No, I've been done with that. Oh gosh, that actually does remind me. I need to write down that I gotta send an invoice tomorrow to him. Because that's how I get my money.
Yeah.
And then tonight, or actually last night, I was gonna like look more into that thing that you gave me, but I kind of took a nap at 3, and then wake up till 11.
There you go.
Yeah, so I wasted all my day, and I had to make up for it by animating till 5 in the morning.
Goddamn.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, freelancing on site's always weird for me because I normally work at night
Mm-hmm.
when I work from home, so this is weird.
Have you heard of Upwork?
I have. I've heard very mixed things about Upwork,
Mm-hmm.
but you might be able to get some work out of it. But
I have had the roughest time trying to get like set up with Upwork. Hey, it is Casey. But no, like my one friend told me about Upwork, and that's pretty much what she's kind of doing right now. Until she can get back in the studio, because she was with me at Benno Box. But she says she gets, you know, like little ticky-tack stuff that, you know, gets by, I guess.
yeah, I was using some service sort of like that called I'm sure I've talked about QuickFrame before.
Yeah. Is that what you and
Mitch?
yeah, Mitch were talking about?
Yeah.
Sweet. How do you feel about that place?
I mean, we were talking about it the other day. I don't think Mitch likes it, but Mitch has only really gotten like small stuff. Usually, like when I'm working on a job and they need a voice actor, and I'm like, I have one that you can hire.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that they do that site is they kind of try to tout it as like YouTube, but for people that need videos made that want to pay content creators.
Oh, I I got
So
you.
there's like public video requests and stuff, but for the most part, I get a good majority of the work that goes through that site. They don't like they have like higher end clients. Like that's how I got the Scholastic thing, where
Okay.
they didn't even put that up as a public request because they didn't want like bullshit entries. So
Yeah,
they just sent me a private request.
that's cool.
Yeah. Sorry if I over-explained that.
No, it totally makes sense. I'm just making little thumbnails, so like anyone that's watching me on the stream right now is just like, what is he doing? But yeah, I'm just like making little thumbnails for my story beats.
What are you working on?
I am doing a storyboard test for Viv on Hazbin,
Oh.
but she already seen like a couple of my frames. She's like, yeah, you're gonna be you got the job. So I'm like, okay, but I'm gonna finish it just so I can have it for like, you know, a real sake.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah. So Viv's character is really fun to draw. I can see why she has a lot of Autismo fans that love stealing her work.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I can't draw those fucking characters to save my
Me
life.
neither.
I
Yeah.
don't know what it is. It's science and shit.
It's just so they're just so slender.
Yeah.
And that's something hard for me. Well, at first, I'm getting a lot more used to it, but it's how slender they are, and I'm just so used to drawing not bulky characters, but, you know, more muscly characters. I like to, you know, take the actual anatomy into it, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But, you know, after she gave me and anyone else who's taken the storyboarding test the model sheets and whatnot, it's a lot easier to kind of get into in that way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm fucking excited for that, dude.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm gonna be a part of it. It's a lot of fun. And she's got a lot of cool people on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave and Barry are helping her writing it.
Yeah, I know.
I can't wait to see
And Ray. And they were talking to some people, I think the same people that like talked to Netflix about it.
Yeah.
But this is all like, you know, it's all still, you know, gonna see how it works. But yeah,
Pitching's always tricky business.
freaking tell me about it. Chris has been telling me a lot of like pitching stuff because he's been trying to pitch some things that I won't go into detail, especially because I'm streaming right now. But
Yeah.
he's been pitching some things to Shadow Machine, the people that do BoJack.
Yeah.
And they I mean, it's funny because the guy that he pitches to is a big fan of his. So
Huh.
that kind of helps.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. I should look at this. The characters all have very nice loose designs and allow for strong poses. That is correct. Is the series going to be in the style of the animatic Vivzy Pops posted a while back? Yeah. I mean, this is her baby, so it's everything is going to be like through her. Every storyboard, every in between, every cleanup, it's all going to be through her. So, yes,
This does have a very distinct style.
she really does.
Especially, like, I've really been enjoying Too Loud, but
Yeah.
the thing that kind of ruins it for me is, when I see Viv's scenes compared to everyone else's, it kind of,
Yeah.
like, takes me out of it.
No.
It's like,
Zerls.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, Viv and Zerls
yeah, like,
were
I
head
tell when
and...
they're working on scenes, because they're so fluid, it throws me off.
Yeah. It is like head and shoulders above a lot of the other like cleanup crew in that.
Yeah, it's just like jarring, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't put I'm not like too critical of it because I like the show and I
No,
like
of course. No, I'm totally with you. And like, I mean, Viv is good friends with the creator Nico, and like ever since we moved here, like I've become friends with him, and I've become friends with him, and he's a really awesome guy. And so, you know, we have such a bias towards the show in that respect, but I totally understand.
I just genuinely enjoy the concept of it. I don't know why, like it just makes me happy when I watch it.
Yeah, it's just fun, you know.
Yeah.
And okay, so I know I'm not like really animating right now, but you guys can just sit and listen. Whoever's in the stream, there's only 5 of you anyway, so whatever. But no, so like Amin, Viv, and I were talking a couple days ago, and this wasn't. It may have been triggered by that thing that Mick put out a couple days ago. You know what I'm talking about? No, he put something on his YouTube about like a show he was working on, right? Or it was like a video game show. Did you guys see it?
No, I've been like pretty off with social media.
Understandably so. But anyway, so he posted like a trailer, or not a trailer, but like a small pilot for a show that he's been working on. That isn't his show, but he voices in it, and he, you know, helps it, you know, a lot. But, and, you know, I like Mick, you know, for those of us who know, we like Mick. And I'm sure the people that are working on are great, too. But I am just so sick of the video game, like, concept of TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, it's so boring now.
Yeah, we get it. Wacky game jokes for kids, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's what it fucking boils down to.
It is, and it's funny because a lot of those like games, you know, the games that the shows are quote unquote based over to make sure that you know it's a video game, are not relevant to the audience. Like kids these days, but in all honesty, kids these days, they don't know what, you know, they don't know what the passcodes are to like unlock stages. They don't know.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't, and
You just gotta bring reboot back.
and cheat codes are just not a thing anymore.
Yeah, they're not.
You know, like combos and all that, like it's not relevant anymore. For like young kids, that's what they're centered for. And it's just a lazy idea anymore, because that the way that I was explaining it, and we were all just kind of like having a circle jerk about the concept, but it's just that the people that are making what is that?
Oh, sorry, no, I just saw this fucking Ivan thing. I'm in it.
Yeah, you're in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? It's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I was gonna say, the thing that kind of bothers me is the people that are, you know, pitching these shows, the creators of these shows, you know, all these creators of these shows, you know, they just care about video game, you know, and video game culture, and there's not a lot of like new fresh ideas, because everyone is like, hey, I like video games, I'm gonna make this. Because video games are cool, right? Video games, right?
Yep.
Video games. But I brought this up because Too Loud, you know, that it's a fun little concept. It has nothing to do with, you know, video games. Not saying that every animated thing coming out now has to do with video games, but it's just a nice little concept where it's, you know, these two kids that work at a library. You know, it's nothing more than that. And it's hijinks arise. But you know, you got these other shows that are coming up. They're like, hey, you know, what happens when your video game is off? What does all the video game characters go to a bar and hang out? Yeah, no, it's a worn concept, and I wonder how long it'll take until people understand how worn it is. Just like how people are starting to realize the whole video games, the whole superhero thing is starting to have the fatigue. I don't know if you guys like agree with me or not, but it was just something that we were talking about.
No, I agree with you. with the video game thing because I felt like it was already. It should have been done since Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
That one just did it fine. Like after that, I was like, okay, nothing can do any better than this.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying. But I mean, the superhero thing is maybe just like it's always been a thing, so maybe that's why everyone's just tired out.
Yeah, because whenever the mass starts to realize that there's a fatigue, that's when there's a fatigue.
Yeah.
I've been fatigued with storyboarding movies for the past like 5 years.
Yeah.
I not watch movies. I just never gave a shit for like a bit of the brain to like oh man.
Jesus.
Black Volt asks, Perry, have you ever used Toon Boom? I use Toon Boom a lot. I use Toon Boom all the time, but I like to do storyboarding in Flash, even though I do have Storyboard Pro on my computer, but that's just for testing for bigger studios when they ask specifically for that knowledge. But I like to use Flash or Animate, whatever you want to call it, to do my storyboarding because it's just I know it. I can just pump out like storyboards a lot quicker, and then I usually bring the file into Toon Boom, and then I go and do the line work and the coloring and all the exporting whatnot there. So yeah, I do use Toon Boom. Yeah, sorry about that. Go on, guys.
Boomy tunes.
The Boom Tools. Man, I'm getting nothing done. I might just like call this stream quits and just talk to you guys.
Oh man.
That's what I'll do. All right, I'm out. See you later, guys.